So hello students, now let's start activity 6.1 probability. The probability of an event that is sure or certain to occur is 1. That is, the probability of an event that is fixed or sure to occur is 1. Such terms, such an event is termed as sure event or certain event. Sure event or certain event. Whereas the probability of an event which is impossible to occur. So the probability of an event which is impossible to occur is 0. Is always 0. Such events are termed as impossible events. So, we have learnt about two events, that is sure or certain events, where the probability of an event is sure, and event where probability of an event is not sure, or we can say that is it is impossible for the probability of that event to occur. Such events are termed as impossible events. So students, our objective for the given activity is to get familiar with the idea of probability of an event through a double color card experiment. Now let's start the procedure for the given activity. Step 1. Take a cardboard and paste colored paper of two different colors on each side. Say pink and green. Suppose on one side of the cardboard we place pink colored paper and the other side green colored paper. Cut 10 small squared cards from the cardboard. Now step 3. Take a 1 rupee coin and shade it with pink color on both sides. That is, now we have taken a 1 rupee coin and shaded pink color on both the sides of the coin. Now step 4. Take another 1 rupee coin and shade it with green color. On both sides. Now we have two 1 rupee coin. One has been shaded with pink color on both sides and one has been shaded with green color on both sides. Now step 5. Toss both the coins simultaneously ten times and write all the outcomes. Suppose by tossing pink coin, we get head. Then write it on the pink side of the squared paper and by tossing green coin let's assume that by tossing green coin we get tail. Then write T on the green side of the same squared paper. Hence, our outcome is HT. That is H on pink coin, we get heads, then we write H on the pink side of a squared paper, and by tossing simultaneously green coin, we get tails, then write T on the same squared paper but on the green side of that paper, hence our outcome is HT. Similarly, repeat this process 10 times as we have 10 squared cards or squared papers, so we have to toss these coins 10 times simultaneously and write those outcomes over those squared cards. Now step 6. All the cards in a box. That is the squared paper, or here we are mentioning them as cards. So the squared cards in a box, and those squared cards have now been mentioned on the both sides as head or tails. Now step 7. Take out each card one by one . Take out each card one by one from the box without replacement. That is, once a card has been taken out, we cannot put that card again into that box. So slowly and steadily we will keep on decreasing the cards. So one card, there are 10 cards. When we pluck one card, then it is left with 9 cards, and the next time we pluck one card, it is left with 8 cards. Similarly, this means that we are taking out each card one by one without replacement. And write your observations in a table. 8. Prepare a result sheet on a white paper. Result sheet of the observations we have obtained by selecting the cards one by one without replacement. So students, now we have prepared our table of the outcomes for the given. So students, we have prepared our observation table and we have recorded all the results that we have got by tossing the coins simultaneously 10 times. So as you can see, we received head 2 times, and the total number of times we received tails is 3, and the number of times we received head and tail is 4, and number of times we received tail and head on both the coins is 1. So students, now let's see our observations for the given activity. First, the total number of outcomes is equal to, so the total number of outcomes is 10, that is the sum of all the outcomes. 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 1, that is equal to 10 total number of outcomes. Now second observation, total number of favorable outcomes for First, head on both the coins, that is HH. So the total number of outcomes for head on both the coins is 2, that is from our observation table. Now probability for head on both the coins, the probability for head on both the coins becomes number of favorable outcomes, that is 2, upon total number of outcomes, 10, that is 0.2. Now P denotes the probability, and this in bracket we denote the event. Probability of heads in both the coins. Third, total number of favorable outcomes for tail on both the coins, that is TT, is equal to 3. So the probability of the event of getting tail on both the coins is equal to 3 by 10, or we can say probability of getting tail on the card that has tail on both the sides, that is on the green side and the pink side, is 3 by 10, that is 0.3. As we have given the observation of cards that has been plugged one by one without replacement. So these are the observations and the outcomes for cards that has been plugged from box. Now observation 4, total number of outcomes, total number of favorable outcomes for head and tail on one card, that is head on one side and tail on the other side, is equal to 4. So the probability of getting head tail is equal to 4, that is favorable outcome, upon total number of outcome, that is 10, equals to 0.4. Now observation 5th, total number of favorable outcome for TH, that is tail and head, equal to 1. So the probability for TH, that is tail head, becomes 1 by 10. Favorable outcome upon total number of outcomes, that is 0.1. In step 6, when we add the probability of all the favorable outcomes, that is P H plus P tails plus probability of head tail plus probability of tail head (0.2) plus 0.3 plus 0.4 plus 0.1. So it will always be equal to 1. The sum of all the possible or favorable outcomes is equal to 1 and the total number of outcomes is 10. When we add all the favorable outcomes, it becomes equal to total number of outcomes. When we add the probability of all the favorable outcomes, it comes equals to 1.